Okay, what's up, everybody? Wraith Realm TV. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for the latest and greatest that comes to all my channels and all my social media and all my other video platforms that this video is going to be on. So, we need to talk about Monday Night Raw for November 3rd, 2025. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I've been busy with life. That's where I've been. With my own health, someone else's health. You know I care give. Been working on the house that I moved into. And we just been cleaning up, redoing things, buying gear. You guys know. And I also bought a new mic. So hopefully the audio quality sounds kind of decent to all of you beautiful people out there. Anyway, let's get into talking about Monday Night Raw. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I get why views are down. I get why, people are not showing up to these events anymore. Like, there's pictures online of people not really filling out the arenas anymore. It's the same with AEW. It's the same with TNA. It's just becoming expensive to be a wrestling fan. They are pricing wrestling fans out, like myself. To go to a wrestling event, it's like $800 starting. And before all that, it was like $400. It was like less, way, way less. And now with talks with Vince McMahon coming back, it doesn't make WWE look any better. And some of the decision making they're doing right now, for instance, Logan Paul joined the Vision, what it looks like. Right? And Logan Paul knocking out CM Punk and then handing the Nux to Paul Heyman. And it looks like that's going to be wrapped around Braun Breaker. And the things to me is like, is Logan Paul going to be the head guy or is it Breaker? Do they have faith in Breaker? That's the question going forward. Jey Uso, kind of looks stupid throughout the night. Is he a heel? Is he a face? Is he going to turn on Punk? Punk looked kind of weak. His promo wasn't really that good. Then you had Dominik Mysterio and that segment going on with his dad. They're kind of rushing the trigger on this. Father versus son. Is it going to be for the AAA Megas champion, their world heavyweight title? Is it going to be for the Intercontinental belt? When is this going to happen? Is Rey Mysterio really considered, mid-card, or is he, you know what I mean, heavyweight quality? I just don't understand. WWE is a mess right now. They're pulling triggers that I don't understand. They're doing moves that I don't understand. And then outside of that, all the politicking that they're doing and all the screwing over the fans, it's like, this is not the company I remember them to be. It's kind of like Microsoft with Xbox. It's like they're doing things to enhance their revenue, but the flip side of that, they're fucking over the consumer. And by the way, this whole thing about Saturday night's main event, CM Punk getting upset, I heard about that. I watched Saturday night's main. I didn't care. It was predictable. These shows are becoming predictable. I've been watching more MLW. I've been watching more kind of TNA, more of GCW. I've been just watching other products because I get my fill that way, right? I know I'm going to say this, but NWA, I kind of like the quirky circus act that is. And I've been watching that on Roku channel, right? It's like, and then people are like, oh, well, NWA sucks, but I would rather go watch that. I would rather go watch GCW, MLW, because it is chaotic. Yeah, it's a little trashy, but it's chaotic and it's more entertaining. I'd rather watch something that's entertaining than watching a Monday Night Raw. I kind of had Monday Night Raw on my iPad, and then I had the football game on, or I had something else going on, because I can't stomach a Monday Night Raw for 3.5 hours. And then when you hear the reports, Triple H is not there, Bruce Pritchard's not there, Road Dogg's not there, and how they're going more to AI and the stupid booking decisions. It's just booking decisions that just make no sense. I know I've been busy with my health stuff and all this stuff, but I still been watching wrestling, and I kind of have to tune in to watch the highlights on YouTube more than watch the 3-hour show because my intelligence is being fucking insulted. Yeah, it's great they have Dominik Mysterio in a Rey Mysterio situation, father versus son, probably over the AAA Megas champion because they got to sell tickets. And then, you got these people that talk about views all the time. And by the way, that view, analytics system that you guys keep talking about, the Nelson rating system, It's broke. Because Netflix doesn't give part of their views. Peacock doesn't. Paramount doesn't. And for damn sure HBO doesn't. And then when you guys sit here and you talk about, to me, on a consistent basis, I'll hear from people, or I'll hear people in my comment section, you're talking about cable views. How many people that have cable anymore? Not many. Not many have streaming TV services nowadays. Most people are getting apps more than a streaming TV service. And most of those apps like to keep it like a closed wall garden like Apple here. Okay? So, shut your mouth, know your role. Like, that's just how I feel about the IWC, YWC anymore nowadays. It's like, go touch the grass, bro. If you really care about views that much, then you're not a wrestling fan to me. You're not watching the shows. You're caring more about what's after the fact. You're more of an article reader. Go be an article reader. Go listen to Dave Meltzers of the world. And for damn sure, we got Vince Russo back in the world. So, it's just wrestling to clown show right now. And you got companies thinking that they can do whatever the fuck they want. And, and honestly, I'm going to be real with a lot of you. I've been enjoying AEW. If you're going to go with the two major promotions, I've been enjoying AEW more. Yeah, have they been doing stupid shit too? Yes. But I'll take their stupid shit over the same slop that I'm getting over here. And don't give me NXT's been great, or Speed's been great, or Main Event. All these shows suck. WWE is just putting whatever out that they can put out, and they've been putting out fucking slop. And hopefully my mic quality sounds good. This is the Vocaster 1, the Focusrite bundle. I got with the Shure SM68 beta. It looks like the same microphone. It looks the same. They're using the same internals and whatnot, so it's like kind of like a clone, could be. So you have all that going on. You have CM Punk cutting a fucking promo at the very beginning of Raw, and it's like, if you're going to copy John Cena, do it properly for me. And it's really funny how CM Punk has gone so far the opposite way since joining WWE. And I do agree now with MJF more than ever, where it's PG Punk. It's like PG Punk has gotten soft, and now he's quoting John Cena. Like, I get it, but what happened to the Punk that didn't give a fuck, and the character that, I just don't get it. He's gotten soft, and his promos are just weak. And then you have Penta on this show, right? Against Americano, right? And Americano, what are we doing with that? Like, at first it was Chad Gable. Now it's Ludwig Kaiser, and you got all of his little crony. It's just, it falls flat. It falls motherfucking flat. The women's division. What are we doing on Raw with that? Like, you have Stephanie Vaquer losing. You have Nikki Bella that's a shell of herself. Nikki Bella should be on AEW at this point. I'm sorry, but Nikki Bella just... I'm sorry, but she's lost a step to me. It's like you have her on your show, and you do nothing with her. Have her lose. You have her in these stupid segments. She's a fucking Hall of Famer. Like, I don't understand this with WWE. You bring back these Hall of Famers just for them to be in shitty spots or look stupid. You've made Nikki Bella look stupid. You've made her look weak. You've actually made her look like she can't pull a segment or anything off. And then she starts apologizing after losing their tag team match. Which she looks stupid. Nikki Bella looks fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Nikki Bella should be further along than she is now. She's digressed. She's gone down a few pegs. Penta, why the fuck do we have him in these mid-card matches and fucking on Raw? In these 10-minute mid-card matches against El Grande Americano. He should be with his brother fighting for titles. You should be blowing off the roof at your Survivor Series in fucking San Diego, in fucking Petco Park, with fucking Penta and Rey versus AJ Styles and fucking Dragon. I should say their name better. Dragon Lee, I should say that better. My bad. Took me a minute. I'm having a brain fart because I'm doing this so late. And I got a lot on my mind. And I've been on a tangent. And again, the Judgment Day looks stupid. This is another thing that I don't understand. Finn Balor should be in the Intercontinental. Like, these are names. These are fucking names JD Madonna, I have no idea why CM Punk name dropped him in his promo. That guy is not even remotely close to an intercontinental title, mid-card, anything. Speed, sure. JD's got a long way to go. And supposedly Finn Balor's made him look good. He hasn't looked good in the Judgment Day. He's looked like a glorified crony jobber at best. I don't mean to complain in this review, but it's just like I go to watch this show. I want to tune in, and I tune in. And first of all, Netflix, go fuck yourself with the fucking ads. Like, you said there was going to be no ads. Now you're adding artificial ads. Like, I'm paying for the non-ad tier, and you're telling me that there's going to be ads anyway. Like, whose decision-making was that? Who decided that bullshit? Like, I don't get that. Like, your audio is not matching your fucking visuals. You're giving me ads when I didn't need ads. You're giving me 7 ads. What's next? 20 ads before? Like, I'm sorry, but I pay for non-ads, and I'm already paying $15 a month. And, like, I get it that you don't want to do these little segments while the crowds are moving around and whatnot. But come on. You promised no ads, and you've lied. That's why people are also tuning off is ads. You're paying. Reason why people are canceling their Netflix is shit like that. Anyway, Dragon Lee, like I said before, my bad on being slow about it. It's late night. Dominik Mysterio and Rey Mysterio. Like I said, again, why are we pulling the trigger now? We brought Rey Mysterio back. He's coming off an injury. We're setting for a AAA Megas Championship. I think Rey Mysterio will win that. And then in consolation, what is Dominik Mysterio going to get a victory off of John Cena? Is that what we're doing? Because that's the rumored speculation. And then there was also articles coming back that Vince McMahon's coming back. That they're going to bring him back to the company. And he's going to be honored. If they start doing that, people are going to walk out your fucking people are going to start walking. I'm telling you. I just don't understand. It's one thing to bring Hulk Hogan back. And we saw what happened with that. It didn't go too well. You bring back Vince McMahon and the person that's running our country, supposedly those two are going to be in the arena watching John Cena's match, his final match. You're already asking for trouble. You're already asking for trouble. WWE is not the company I remember it to be, and they're going to look hypocritical if they do it. People are going to backlash if that's the case. And they're already backlash. People are walking out the company because you're charging way too much, you're making blunder moves, your booking choices are terrible, and then now you're wanting to bring back Vince McMahon that was under all this sexual litigation and shit like that, and you want to bring him back after all the fucking stories and then say all is forgiven? What fucking world are we living in? What clown world are we fucking living in? I don't get that. It's the same thing with Hulk Hogan. When they brought Hulk Hogan back, that people were willing to throw tomatoes and shit at him. They booed his ass. Becky Lynch doing a segment. I don't mind it here, but Maxine Dupree, I get it. She's come along. She's stepped up her game. She's getting better. But how many times do we have to have her go for a title? The underdog. Can we just get AJ Lee? Like, why is AJ Lee in purgatory and fucking in her house? She should be fucking on TV every week. She signed a major deal with WWE. Made a big ordeal about her. Here we are in 2025. You have her in maybe a few segments in one match. It just looked like they signed her for short-term reasons and not for long-term reasons. Or she signed a Roman Reigns S-type deal where she shows up here and there and she could do a book tour. Or a Chris Jericho type deal. And don't get me started with this whole idea Chris Jericho needs to fucking come back to WWE. You morons. All of you morons. I don't care if he gets into the Hall of Fame. The dude, back half of his AEW shit was terrible. He lost a step too while he was there. You think he's going to be threading the fucking needle? For all you fucking morons that sit here and tell me, oh, AEW is full of old talent. Look at the champions over at WWE, age 40 plus. You bring Chris Jericho and you put a belt on him and give him a send-off? You're out of your fucking mind. This is where I have a problem with WWE. Youth before old. You should be building for future. And WWE's lost the plot. Like over the weekend, they were claiming because they put all the champions on former AEW people, they were talking all this shit. Isn't it swell that all these people are talking shit about the other company? It mind boggles me. It blows my mind. WWE doesn't know what lane they want to be fucking in when it comes to their shit. It's like, oh, no, we don't look at AEW as competition, but then we're going to go talk shit and take pictures with all of our champions. It's just it's the high ticket prices. It's wanting to bring Vince McMahon back. It's just the choices that they're making. They just think their fans are stupid. And then you get these stupid fans, oh, it's complete cinema, man. Bro, if you are that person and you have to say that shit, please just stop watching wrestling. Turn it off. Go rethink your life. Go look yourself in the mirror and rethink your life. I'm sorry. Go and hey, look, if my review is not for you, go watch all those other people that have to sit here and give you positivity and say everything is fucking great in the WWE world. Because right now, this show here, you think Penta and El Grande Americano is cinema? If you think that, you really just need to go check yourself before you wreck yourself. Again, Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, we just have them in every week now, it seems like, in a tag team match. And then, again, Nikki Bella loses. Then you have Charlotte. Look, I'm going to say this. Charlotte Flair looked really sexy tonight with Alexa Bliss. They are hotter than shit. Look, I'm just saying, Charlotte Flair can rock a lot of things. I'm just saying. I'm not the biggest Charlotte Flair fan, but Charlotte Flair being a little goth mommy a little bit, I'll give it to her on that one. I'll give it to Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. They're pretty sexy women. I'm just saying. And by the way, I'm just saying. So is Rhea Ripley. But I'm just saying WWE has some sexy women. I'm just saying. But you put them in the right fucking places here, man. You know, Nikki Bella does not fit the WWE system anymore. And if they brought, let's put it this way, if they brought Monet, she wouldn't fit in the WWE system either. Monet is set for AEW. I think, you know, Nikki Bella should be with her sister over at AEW. And I just see Nikki Bella is just, they just don't know what to do with her. She's like this round peg in this round hole. They don't know where to put her. It's like that Lego. You don't know where it goes and where to fit it or the puzzle piece. It's just, Nikki Bella seems like that trade that you pick up in the NBA or the NFL and you don't know how to use them, and then they're just disastrous. That's what she is right now. I'm not trying to be mean towards Nikki Bella. I like Nikki Bella, but I think she would fit better somewhere else. And I think originally when she said she wanted to go be Nikki Garcia with her sister over and be the Garcias over here, I think she should. I think AEW would fit perfectly. And I think Tony Khan's booking would make her look better and present her a little bit better than where she's presented now in WWE. It's my opinion. If you want to get in your fifis about it, oh well, I don't care. Get in your fifis. Go watch other people that will tell you, oh, Nikki Bella is great. Everything's great in WWE. When it's not. WWE is not great right now. WWE shows are out of this world right now. It's like crazy. I'm more into watching the NFL than I am a WWE. And it's becoming like Vince McMahon regime where you just know what matches you're going to get per week. And it's like, didn't Logan Paul say he was retiring fully? Now he's on TV here and then he's joining the Vision, which makes no sense to me. And then are we building this around Paul Heyman? Are we building this around, like, they don't know what to do with the Vision. Just break up the Vision. Just make Braun Breaker a Paul Heyman guy at this point. What are we doing with Braun Breaker? Braun Breaker is like, they have fludgered this guy. You know, like, you put him with Baron Corbin. He was doing amazing things in NXT. You made him a champion. Then you flipped him to heel. Then you put him on the main roster. You changed his music twice. You still don't know what to do with him. And then you leave him in purgatory. He is the mouthpiece. You need to let him talk more. Let him, like he says, I'm going to destroy you. Let him finish his promo. I don't know why Paul Heyman has to take it away from him. I just feel like they have no faith in Breakker at all. And I'm a big Breakker fan. But they have no faith in the dude at all. And it's absurd to me. It boggles my mind. It's the same with LA Knight. You brought LA Knight in, you re-signed him, you brought him back, you re-changed him from Max Dupree to, or whatever his name was, to LA Knight. You brought him back, you gave him the dummy movement thing, and then you shut him down, and he hasn't been a shell of himself since the United States title. Another thing I want to say here, if you're bringing in Joe Henry, say his name, he appears, good luck. I feel sorry for the guy. You're going to get a bag full of money, and it's already guaranteed that you're just going to be a jobber. You're going to be a glorified jobber. And it's just, sad. It's just sad to me. And Logan Paul. I get he's a great heel, but you push him before a Breakker? You give Paul a title shot when he just lost to John fucking Cena? And then you have a John Cena tournament, which to me, okay, you better have Trick Williams there. You better have Carmelo Hayes there. You better have a Joe Henry there. Build your up-and-coming talent. And yes, Joe Henry is pushing 40. But again, push your fucking talent. Push your talent. It irks me how you have a 40-plus-year-old man that's your champion and another dude that's literally almost 41 years old in Jey Uso that you brought back the Usos. Then you're reworking it with, he's going to be part of the... Which one is it? Because every week it pisses me the fuck off. Stephanie Becker, again, I don't understand why you make your champions look weak. If a champion's in a title match, right, or in a tag team match, have her win. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing this out. I'm not trying to be arrogant or an asshole here. I'm just trying to say, pull the triggers when you need to pull the triggers. It boggles my mind as a person. It boggles my mind how WWE, like, and there's reports Triple H, Bruce Prichard are not there, Road Dogg's not there. Who's booking your shit? Who is booking your shit? Because they need to be fired. You hired a group of people to book your shit, and it's all over the place. Monday Night Raw was a disaster from the minute go. And I don't care who else tells me different. Like Dominik Mysterio, I'll say that segment was pretty good because of the Eddie Guerrero and his dad stuff. Okay, cool. The Nux at the end and him joining the Vision, Logan Paul, okay. But, again, did he need to be part of the Vision? No. Build around Braun Breaker. Make it clear who you're building around. Are you building around Logan? Are you building around Braun Breaker? Because you ain't building around Big Bronson Reed here. Big Bronson Reed, I feel sorry for because he's just a pawn. He looks stupid when he's sitting back. I'm not gonna deny that. Becky Lynch again. Maxine Dupree, I don't get this logic. Booking choices. Asuka and Kairi saying, I did like at the very beginning when they came out that Becky was pissed off. And I like when Becky's in a pissed off mood because she's good at it. She looks like a pissed off person. And I was expecting her to deck out Asuka, just lay her the fuck out. I thought it was going to be more Kairi. I thought she was going to lay out Kairi, just knock her the hell out. Just like, boom, boom, with a big punch. Knock her out, and then turn around and go one of these days, right? Kind of like that Limp Bizkit song. One of these days I want to break stuff, you know? But Bailey and like Kyria, I just don't get this. Like, are they feuding, not feuding? Bailey in her head. The Bailey stuff is just, I'm over it. I'm over it. And some people go, that's cinema. That's the best work Bailey's done. Bailey's been a shell of herself. I'm sorry, but what has Bailey done in the last 5 years that's really amounted to anything? I'm surprised WWE hasn't released her yet. I like Bailey, but Bailey is... It's kind of just like you go to McDonald's and you get the same food over and over. It's bland. Bailey is becoming bland. Bailey needs a renaissance at this point. Bailey, go to AEW when your contract releases. Go be with Monet because you ain't good right now. You need to go out and come back because your character work right now is kind of not there for me. I'm not vibing with it. I'm not a big Bailey fan as I once was. And I know some of you are going to disagree with me. Oh, Bailey's doing some cool work. And okay, if she's doing great work, why has it not resonated into something amazing? And it's the same with the Kabuki Warriors. Yeah, you give Kabuki Warriors another victory and convincing and all this bullshit. And you also got Raquel and you know, I get they're building their tag teams. Then you have Charlotte Flair looking amazing, looking hot as hell with Alexa Bliss here, and they looked amazing. But again, far in between. I think Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss have made that tag team division. I think they've renaissanced that division. Got to give it to Charlotte Flair. And you know what? You got to give Charlotte Flair, you got to give her credit because she is putting over talent. She is making Alexa Bliss look good. And kind of letting Alexa Bliss take the reins a little bit. Gotta give that. And I know they're going to feud eventually. I know they're going to probably lose the titles and they're going to feud against each other. And Alexa Bliss is going to go crazy. And I like the fact that Tatum Paxley a little bit, Tater. I like the fact that Alexa Bliss has been helping her a little bit. Given, in NXT going out there and helping her and mentoring her a little bit from what I've seen on, online in news articles and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. But again, the match could have been better. And, 13 minutes of a waste of my time. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee again. As I say, I hope they keep the titles all the way up until WrestleMania. Give AJ Styles that moment of bliss there. You know what I mean? John Cena, tournament bracket. Rusev versus Damian Priest. Who cares? Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sheamus. Look. Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE needs to treat him better. LA Knight, Breaker, and Shinsuke. And Shinsuke's getting up there. Now, will Shinsuke get renewed? That's going to be the question. And is Shinsuke, I know he re-signed with WWE a couple years ago. Is he going to renew with WWE? That's going to be the thing. Because I don't see him being utilized. And he's pretty upset that his one dude that's retiring, he wants to go be about it, and they won't let him be about it. It's a pipe dream, I guess, what he said online. CM Punk and Jey Uso, again, this ended in a double count out. Logan Paul comes out, and basically they're beating up chair shots all around, and then pretty much Logan Paul in the nuts. We all know what happened there. It's just inconsistent. To me, it's just inconsistent. I know this review is going on longer than I usually do, but I'm complaining because there's a reason. There is gaps. There's gaps in things. Then all of a sudden, we just spark title matches out of nowhere. So next week, we got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss versus Asuka and Kairi Sane for the Women's Tag Team Championships. I hope Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss can retain. They should keep those belts until Mania at this point. Stephanie Becker is probably going to beat Raquel Rodriguez in some shitty fashion and probably going to set up for a War Games match somewhere. But, at the end of the day, look, I'm not trying to be negative on WWE. It's just the slop bland content they keep putting out. It's the copy and paste promos. It just feels like either WWE doesn't care or they just know fans are going to call it whatever because they think fans are stupid and they'll just put out whatever. It's kind of like how Xbox right now is. Like, they'll put out whatever and people just say whatever it is. End of story, right? End of day. To me, what really makes me sad about especially on the WWE side, right? Right now, currently, they just put out fuck all, and they think that people are just stupid and gullible, and they're just going to say whatever it is. You could say I'm negative, fine, all you want. You could say I'm an AEW apologist, AEW fanboy. Look, I actually have been praising MLW. I've been watching more MLW than I have WWE and AEW combined lately. I've been watching, I don't know, I've been bored, and I've just been trying to find things because it's not doing it for me. AEW, yeah, to an extent, does better job than WWE to me currently. But I'm enjoying more MLW right now. Killer Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux. You got Matt Cardona. You got all these beautiful... Dario Cueto's over there as Cesar Duran. Like, come on. Like, bro, if they wanted to launch Lucha Underground 2.0 and make it smaller, MLW's got something going on, and I'm just telling you, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying reality of wrestling. They just brought in Eddie Guerrero's daughter, that's 30. She's wise behind her years. She wanted to honor her father, and she became a wrestler. We got Sting's kid wanting to be part of AEW. You've seen him in the Killer Cross documentary stuff. It's just, bro, it's time to be alive, and other promotions outside of WWE and AEW are doing well and flourishing, and I've been enjoying a little bit of CMLL, and supposedly CMLL is doing better than AAA at the moment, and better than ticket sales on both sides of the aisle. I heard on a Friday night, I heard CMLL, from what I was reading online, they sell out Arena Mexico. Like it's coming out of style during these hard times in the world. So, at the end of the day for me, and I'm just going to say this, WWE needs to get better. And I really hope they do John Cena justice. I hope they correct some things with that, because John Cena's run to this point has not been good. It's been kind of just marginal. And I'm hoping they do it better with AJ Styles when he retires, because they already are. The first steps with AJ Styles, they're having him run with the tag team belts. Hopefully they turn that into maybe a United States title or a Continental. Maybe they turn it into a World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe they make him heel. If for a lot of you that are sitting here, Edge is coming back to WWE. He's got a multi-year deal with AEW. And he's probably going to get time tacked on for injuries. You think he's coming back to WWE? I love these people that are morons, that believe in these groups and X posts, and people are just getting clicks. Like, I love how everybody took the shoes thing as Edge or Andrade coming back. Andrade already said he's not coming back to WWE. They don't want him back. And all those rumors that are happening, that would have happened already. See, I love how WWE, I love how fans are so personable and so much morons in the world, and they just believe anything they need to hear. It's funny. That's why I tell you, go watch these other podcasts that will sell you up the river. Go watch these big podcasts. Go listen to those people tell you, oh, everything's great in WWE, and put a smile on their face. These are the same people that are out of date and out of touch that'll sit here and tell you, please support me. Please give me more money. Please do this for me. Like, I find it funny. Every other minute, they're giving you a Blue Chew ad, fucking telling you, and they're telling you you need to be drinking, and how they need money, and they're better than everybody else. But meanwhile, they're so biased. There's many channels like that out there. It's insane. I watch so much wrestling content outside when I'm on my Apple TV or the Zumo box or my Android TV box or a Fire Stick. I watch so much content, and it's funny to see how many wrestling channels are just biased that will cover one over, like, be raw and uncut and biased. And stop talking down to people. That's the other thing I see with channels. Talking down is big. It's like, what the fuck are we doing in 2025? And they want to go online and cry. When they get in trouble, they want to cry. Please support my channel more. Oh, why it was flagged. I don't get it. Meanwhile, they sit down and they talk down to their own fans like a lol cow. Like, the fuck are we doing in 2025? I got to get that one off my chest, because I watch a lot of wrestling content. Just be genuine. If you're going to put out shit, put out genuine fucking stuff. And I'm also tired of this. We got to be casual shit. I got to be casual. There's a few big name channels that are so casual like that they won't call it like it is. And then they want to segment to the, oh, come to our podcast on Patreon. We'll be real. So meanwhile, you're going to be fucking lukewarm over here and tell me to pay $10. The fuck? Guys, I will never paywall. I'll tell you this. If I paywall content, it's for a reason. But it'll be a reason for it. And it's going to be worth your time. I'm not going to paywall segments of my content and tell you, oh, well, over here. I noticed that with the IWC, YWC. Come over to my Patreon. Over here. Spend $25 a month and you get a whole package of the same shit I could do on YouTube and TikTok. Anyway, my name is my name is Wraithrealm TV, formerly known as RevSauce9. I have a mouth. I have an opinion when it comes to wrestling, and look. Again, do I need to explain Nikki Bella one more time here? Like I said, she apologized in this segment. It doesn't matter. I pretty much covered Monday Night Raw at this point. Look, I'm not going to give you every move. I'm not going to spend 50 billion hours talking about wrestling. When I go on a tangent, yeah, I'll spend about 45 to 60 minutes, about an hour talking about it if I feel it's redeemable. This was redeemable. And I haven't done a wrestling video in a minute. I've been busy with life. That's where I've been. I'm back, coming back. We're streaming. We're doing the things. We're balling out. I try to keep things raw and uncut and unbiased to my own opinion. And if you take I'm insulting your favorite commentator, I don't give a shit enough. Bro, if you want to go watch those slop content and vanilla content, more power to you. Go watch that shit. Go watch them bullshit you 24/7. It's funny that we just got Vince Russo back in wrestling, and he's claiming that he's going to change the wrestling. He hasn't changed shit in 3 decades. Fuck out of here with that guy. And I don't want to hear Vince Russo's a legend. Legend for what? The Attitude Era? Name me every company he's sunk into the ground. Okay? Anyway, my name is Wraithrealm TV. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Peace.